In the short time that I've been here in this life, I've truly come to learn that as a society, we have been taught to expect reciprocal behavior, reciprocal efforts. That if I'm putting this forward, then you must. In our own intimate relationships, we see that. That if I do, then you must as well. See, what that does, it only creates a problem for that expectation to not be met, and then for frustration to come in, that then allows for further disconnect. So, what I truly encourage people to think about is how do you remove that expectation from yourself? How do you have an internal dialogue that says, hey, if I'm engaging with someone else, if I'm engaging in this work, if I'm engaging in this conversation, that is all truly from a centered self, not a self-centered, but a centered self position where if you don't reciprocate, then I'm still in the same position that I was before. That I can still continue to be my full authentic self, hoping and truly wanting for you to think about how do you bring in your most authentic self? And then how do we find that meeting place without the expectation that is going to occur? Because that expectation only leads again to more frustration and disconnect. Think about it this way. I'm not really a runner, but I often think about the marathon metaphor. That in a marathon, you have thousands of people that are participating in this really amazing event. But out of all those people, they all come from similar mindsets, from different mindsets. They come from different experiences, different levels of training. And the person that has had the most training, the most knowledge, the most consciousness, the most woke, right? That person cannot expect for everyone to finish at the same time. So instead of leading from the expectation that we're all going to finish at the same time, instead of leading from that place of, hey, I'm going to push you so much that you're going to come alongside with me, you're going to reciprocate these efforts with me, that you're going to reciprocate this type of mindset with me. Instead, I lead by where others are currently at in their journey. Because the reality is, we're not all in the same pace. We're not all in the same place. A lot of us may be a lot farther back from the finish line. And the truth is, we may not get to the finish line. But if I meet you somewhere where you're at, I may be able to create a better connection with you than expecting you to hurry up and pace up and go faster. I may actually cause some fatigue, some disconnect there. So how do you lead in a conversation? How do you work with others where you remove the expectation of reciprocal efforts and instead you meet the person where they're at? See what that does. I wonder what outcomes it could create for you.